The reaction I expected when I told my ex-wife I'd unloaded the dishwasher. Me arriving at my mother-in-law's house.
Entering the lair of this ancient bloodsucker is not only dangerous, but frankly horrifying.
And this was me introducing my new girlfriend to all my mates.
It's got great weight, great bone, beautiful coat. Lovely, lovely head style. Nice, smooth top head this way, round tipped ears. Anyway, just a wonderful, wonderful example.
Hello folks and welcome back to the Carousel of Smell. So today we're going to look at 3 impeccably tasteful gentlemanly fragrances. Before we do that, please don't forget that my recommended UK-based fragrance sampling site is fragrancesamplesuk.com. You can use my discount code SMELLY10 for 10% off across the site, an amazing array of fragrances there. My recommended USA-based fragrance sampling site is decantboutique.com. The code there is Mr. Smelly10 for 10% off, an enormous array of designer and niche fragrances, both highly recommended by me and linked in the description of this video. Okay, let's get stuck in then. Hope everyone's doing well. We're into February now. It's soon going to be spring and that cheers me up. I like it. How are you guys doing out there? Let me know. Let me know what fragrances you're looking forward to wearing when spring comes. Okay, these can be worn all year round in my humble opinion, and we're going to kick off with an absolute cracker. This is one of my real favourite fragrance houses at the moment. It's Rogue Perfumery, based over in the USA, and it's the artisanal brand of perfumer and brand owner. He does everything basically. Manuel Cross, a fantastic former chef who has turned his culinary skills and his skills for mixing flavours to the skill of mixing nice smells and making incredible perfumes. So Targhee Forest is the fragrance of the day, and Targhee Forest is a place in America the perfumer likes to go there to reflect and find tranquility and peace of mind, something I really would love to find myself, so good stuff. I wish I had a Targhee Forest near me. The note listing for this one is beautiful notes and a beautiful fragrance. Juniper berry, fir balsam, sagebrush, I don't know what that is to be honest with you, citrus pine, oak moss, geranium, amber, cedar, patchouli and musk, and I think a 75ml bottle there is $156. You can get it in the UK as well. That's the USA-based site. In the UK, they've got it at a place called Slick Boys, which is where I got it, and I think Luxe Parfums also has it too. So a lot of the fragrances that this house make are, I think the general theme is vintage-inspired fragrances. If you love vintage fragrances and you lament the demise of some of your favourites, or that they've been reformulated to a point where it's not really quite as good as it used to be, this could be the house for you. People have said this one reminds them of Polo Green from Ralph Lauren in 1978, but if it had been made with all natural ingredients, so it's kind of like an upgrade on that, which can only be a good thing. Others have compared it to Bois de Portugal, one of my favourites. I don't think it's really quite a fougere. It's described by the brand as woody, mossy and amber. So it does have a green forest-like accord in there and an overall aura of freshness, a little bit of manly soapiness too, but it has this real smooth feel. I actually kind of thought it's almost reminded me of incense, but that's not listed as a note, but maybe the ambery thing provides a similar kind of ambience. It really is absolutely exquisite. I love that juniper berry note. The juniper berry is just kind of like a blue fruity flavour that just balances off the sharpness of the green stuff. So things like Mousse Illuminate or Bon Monsieur, a little bit more piercing and green, and this one has this smooth kind of ethereal quality to it, and it really is a very transcendent fragrance, a fragrance that makes me want to meditate and feel tranquil inside, and that can only be a good thing. But it's just delightful, beautiful smell. Ladies can wear it too. Love Targhee Forest from Rogue Perfumery. Let's move on. Completely different now. L'Instant de Guerlain Eau de Toilette. Absolutely lovely. 2016 release in terms of the current formula. I think it was around a lot longer before that. £63. You can pick this one up online in the UK for a 100ml bottle. Sylvain Delacourt and Beatrice Piguet are listed as perfumers. You've got lemon, star anise, bergamot, elemi, pepper, tea, hibiscus, smoke, jasmine, cacao pod, patchouli and sandalwood. So something completely different. It's a sort of an oriental fragrance, I guess you can call it. It has this freshness. It has this kind of standard, beautiful, lemony, Guerlain type freshness mixed with a powdery element to the fragrance. And then we have this beautiful, very subtle twist of anise, which is a little bit like a licorice type of smell, and a very, very well done and subtle hint of chocolate or cocoa powder or something like that. It's just absolutely exquisite. It's so dapper and gentlemanly, and yet it's not like all my old fougères and chypres. It's got something really unique, and it's just a masterpiece. Eau de Toilette version I've got here, new bottle design now. Guerlain, what a classy house. Impeccable taste, that's what I'm talking about here. You know, sometimes we do fragrances to get compliments, fragrances for this season. I just try and talk about fragrances that fit in with my own taste, which is not necessarily impeccable because taste is personal, but I like to think these reflect the impeccable tastefulness of Mr. Smelly, 1977. Okay, let's keep going, guys. Last but not least, well, Chanel is always a tasteful brand to me. It's perhaps the most tasteful designer brand. And here we have Chanel Pour Monsieur, the Eau de Parfum iteration. Again, it was released in 2016. And the notes are very simply lemon, vanilla, lavender, and nutmeg, I think. And it has some similarities to the original Eau de Toilette, which is still great, but it's richer, it's deeper, and it really is like a true Eau de Parfum cousin to that one. It is also a little bit similar to Creed's Bois de Portugal. It's green, it's comforting, it's masculine, it's approachable, and it has a reassuring air about it. It's very, very good, tasteful fragrance. There's no bubblegum notes in here. They're not putting toffee apple in here. There's nothing screechy about it. It doesn't smell like a shower gel. It smells like a really good, grown-up, thoughtful, intelligent man's choice for his fragrance, his signature scent. So check out Chanel Pour Monsieur, one of the best designer fragrances you can buy today and very much overlooked in the online fragrance community, especially in the YouTube videos. One last thing, don't forget, at Naughton and Wilson, we still have a wonderful offer for Gravitas Essentia and Gravitas Pour On. Buy both fragrances, shipped to your door for $120 or £150. That's absolutely insane. NaughtonandWilson.com. If you're in the EU, we can now sort you out. You need to email us. We can't do the order through the site just yet. We are setting that up. Email us at info@NaughtonandWilson.com and I will personally take care of it and get that order out to you. There's no custom fees either. We've sorted it. And of course, do not forget the amazing new critically acclaimed release Arezzo from our perfumer John Stephen, including notes of Cambodian oud, tobacco, plum, brandy, orris butter. It's absolutely stunning, decadent yet refined, and you can get that one in at NaughtonandWilson.com as well. So thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next episode. Remember, whatever we're doing in life, let's project, and although sometimes life can stink, at least we can always smell good, right?
It's probably my favorite release of Naughton and Wilson.
Next one, designer or niche?
Ooh, this is niche. I'm going to say niche.
It's definitely on brand. It's
Yeah.
that gentlemanly, sophisticated.
Strong Mandarin opening that feels fizzy, plummy, slight buzz with brandy, but it's not over the top. A lot of spices, labdanum that give a leathery tone. The dry tobacco that I really, really smell sexier than what he's usually doing.
This is a very classy fragrance, ladies and gentlemen. Smells really good.
It's this wonderful, very complex blend of booziness, some freshness, and spices, and oud, and tobacco, and incense. Absolutely stunning.
Arezzo. It smells very classy, elegant, smells very evening oriented.
So it's very well blended. It smells something which is posh, expensive, and complex. And also something that you would smell in fragrances like Amouage or Roja